Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. Apologize, had to take like a week rest. I legit was burnt out from football. So I didn't break down all the other divisions. I just got to finish breaking down AFC North, AFC South, AFC West. That'll be done today. Then we'll do a couple of really good undrafted free agents. And it's ironic, man. So many of my sleepers made teams, undrafted free agents lists, priority lists, and it's going to be so funny when these guys make the teams and actually contribute. But that's not here or there. That's a whole nother story. Yo, if you like the video, sub and subscribe. Don't cost a dime. Bro, this is for all 32 teams in the NFL. This channel is for every college, from Power 5 down to Division 3, down to NAIA, down to HBCU. You'd be shocked how many HBCU players I broke down that made teams. So all you that are favorite teams, go look at your undrafted free agents. See, there's a good 3 to 4 on every team. What do I know? Listen, like I said, the best beard on YouTube. All right, so we're going to be breaking down the Ravens. Yo, another team, bro. They always draft good. They draft solid. When they were sitting one on the board, the number one safety was sitting them in the face. Malachi Starks. You can't hate on him. Now, I wish I had $1 for every time a fan said to me the name Mike Green out of Marshall, because only reason people knew him is because he had 17 sacks in the Sun Belt Conference. But yet there was 20 other guys that had 16 and a half sacks that no one talked about except me. But long story, and I told you, Mike Green has off the field issues. He's going to drop. And he fell to round 2. Before all the alleged stuff happened, or I personally don't know why. If I'm his agent, I don't know why the alleged stuff all wasn't taken care of, because you basically hurt your client and you hurt your pockets by allowing this. Kid's 6'4", 250. Can he maintain his weight? That's questionable. So the Ravens took him in round 2. Round 3, I like this kid a lot. Emory Jones, guard, LSU. He played on an LSU team that had Campbell at the left tackle and Emphrey at the right tackle, who's a guard in my opinion. But Emory Jones, man, I'm telling you, man, he's a guard. He's a guard, in my opinion. He's a guard. Teddy Buchanan. A lot of people had him higher rated out of Cal. I don't know why. I wasn't a big fan of Teddy Buchanan. It is what it is. How ironic, though. Round 5. And I will put money on this. Round 5. I was the first guy that dropped this kid back in December. Once again, HBCU, Carson Vincent, left tackle, Alabama A&M. Yo, please, man, for the guys with the call-in shows, ask them who they like for next year. They don't even fucking know what teams drafted this year, man. Ask them how many HBCU players they dropped. What's there not to like? The kid's 6'7", he's 330, he's a monster. Yet I dropped him in December. Draft is 24th, 25th, 26th. I'd like to see how many other guys had him highly ranked. Shame on you, bro. Use all the copy and paste champions, man. Then we had the Hall Kane, cornerback, Western Michigan. Eh. Then this was you know, I guess they knew their kicker was getting tossed off the field for getting tug jobs. So Tyler Loop, Arizona place kicker. I can see that. Round six, LeJohntay Wester, wide receiver, Colorado. This kid can fly. He can fly. He has jets, man. Ridiculous jets. Ironically, I was high on this next pick too. He might have had medicals. I'm not sure. Bro, I'm not a doctor. I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, but I'm not a doctor. Bro, Aeneas Peebles, defensive tackle, Virginia Tech. He's a 3 tech, in my opinion. But nobody seemed to talk about this kid except me, but I don't know. 805 on, boom, amazing creations. Thank you for jumping in the chat. But Aeneas Peebles, defensive tackle, Virginia Tech, no one talked about this kid at all. Like I said, it could be medicals. I don't know. I'm not entitled to that privileges. But it's amazing. Even the guys that are entitled to those privileges, they still draft like shit. 6, great value. Uh, Robert Longbeam, cornerback, Rutgers. Bro, Rutgers has been putting out running backs and corners, like ironically, a lot. And this kid was, how can I phrase this? There are some guys that make plays. There are some guys that show up on Saturdays, Sundays, do their work. Then there's other guys that I'm not comping this kid to Everson Walls at all. But Everson Walls was a Dallas cornerback, and it was whenever Dallas needed a play, whenever Dallas needed a turnover, boom, he was there and got it. So Robert Longbeam for Rutgers, whenever Rutgers needed a play, whenever they needed a spark, whenever they needed a turnover, boom, he showed up under pressure and made that turnover. You can't coach it, can't teach it. It's either something you're born with or not. Next is Garrett Dillinger, LSU, another guard. Listen, in my opinion, they're carpet bombing the guard position because they want to see who's going to play left guard with Robert Voorhees. Anybody remember him? The kid from USC he outbenched Maxi Pad. He did this, he did that. He blew his knee out though. He got redshirted, and who even knows if he's 100% back at a USC? He was like a 6th-round draft pick, late-round draft pick. And they're carpet beaming, they're carpet bombing some of these positions to IC, play it at left guard, but also some of these kids have tackle flex because let's be honest, the Ravens left tackle, bro, Tony, I think his last name is. Like I said, I mean, he's hurt, legit, like every other week. He's legit hurt. So, but unfortunately, I guess the Ravens figured around 1 that was a little bit too rich. So that's it for the Ravens. After that, I'll be coming out with Cincy, the Browns, and then we doing the AFC West. And then I promise, give me like a few days, 5 days. Listen, I already started working on 2026, and I'm going to start throwing out 26 players. 2026 players. But I'm not going to do it like I did last year. I did it by players, by colleges. But the way, there's 10,000 kids in the portal this year. And the way kids transfer, I'm just going to go down by players and not by team because it doesn't make sense to go by players when by September, they're going to be on 3 different colleges by now. There's a kid out there. He's been in college 3 years. He's on his 7th college. Whew. I'd hate to be coaching at the college level to this day. Listen, Bill, thank you everybody for jumping in the chat. I'll be coming out with be dropping 6 more videos today because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Like I said, you want to screw with the call-in shows, ask them who they like for 2026. Ask them who's their top tackle. Ask them who their top running back is. They don't know. Why, might you ask? They don't watch football. Over and out, everybody.